everyone, and welcome to AfterBuzz TV. We have an amazing panel today, and this is the season finale. Shabai!
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
It's killing me, and I must admit, I still believe, and I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby.
Oh, my God.
That used to be my stuff back in the day.
Yes.
Oh, that gives me the
This is like,
feels.
yes, it did give me a little chill game.
You guguys couldn't see, but earlier we were, just setting up. A little bit of that song came on, and we all went full Britney. And Camila was like, wait, that wasn't on. Okay, so guys, this is the season finale. Oh my God, I can't believe it. So on the panel today, we have Miss Camilla.
Yes.
Camilla.
Camilla, whatever you want to call me.
Kamala.
Kamate, whatever.
People with different
Thank you so much for
accents.
joining us. We missed you. So she was away last episode. Were you on a trip, right?
Was I on a trip last week? No.
Yeah.
I believe it was something else happened.
Oh,
My
okay.
life's been,
Yeah.
Hairdo, I believe
wait.
it was, darling.
Yes,
Oh,
stuck
yes.
in the damn hair salon.
your hair done,
Have you
that's
guys
it.
ever been stuck in the hair salon and you're like looking at the clock like, work is coming. It's like, oh my God, this is not even.
So
That's why I don't go
how
to
can they
hair
find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at The Real Camila P, and on Twitter, I am Camila P.
Ooh, and then Kayla, we have Kayla in the building.
Hey.
Miss Kayla, you are a joy every week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So how can they find you on social media?
Of course, it's at Bad Girl KC. That's going to be for the Twitter. That's also going to be for my Snapchat. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's going to be back by popular demand. And that's with 2Ks, y'all. Hey, hit me up.
You can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. I'm going to leave a comment underneath so you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I posted a new video yesterday, and actually one of my skits just got an award. It got Best Comedy.
Nice.
Yes, I know.
Really? Oh my God, I
I
gotta
found
go
out
look at
today
it.
via email, so I was like,
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice.
It's a short film festival. Yay! Short film festival. It was like really cool because, you do stuff not expecting really anything. So it was just,
Right.
Well, that's what it's all about.
it was fun. It was nice. So I was like, yay. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you can find that. And it's called Strayed Out of Compton.
Hey.
really funny.
Oh, yeah. I
It's,
think I
it's,
saw a
it's
little.
like a kind of a take on, Okay. So tonight's episode, we have two special guests. We have Tiara and we have Cabrina. We're going to do two 10-minute interviews with them because we have to kind of like cut it down. So thank you guys so much who tweeted me and let me know like your questions. So let's start. Shabai.
Yes.
All right. So Bernicia goes to a hotel because of like the whole
Drama.
incident and the drama. And then, she feels ashamed because she was yelling and her kids could see. And she said that, her kids had never seen her be like that. How'd you feel about that, ladies?
I probably would have gotten off the phone before I snapped off on her because it's easy to just
Well,
say
it
click.
was weird because it was like a video call.
Right.
So
Yeah.
maybe it was like a little more difficult. I don't know.
just
Maybe it was a hang up. I don't know.
Yeah,
That was
but
some
her
future
mom,
stuff.
whatever was going on or whatever was said, like her mom, sometimes moms want the best for their kids, so they
Right.
will try to protect, but sometimes you can make it a little bit more messier. So by her saying, oh, go get your mama and all that, it's like, okay, now you want to get it and say, bring my mama. Now my mama got to beat your ass.
Right.
I think she should have just kind of not said that, but I think the argument was just lame. Like, for what?
Yeah, I feel like her mom shouldn't have got into it whatsoever. She's the mom, so I expected her to give her like words of wisdom and kind of maybe mentor the situation and be the mediator, but not like be
Her
messy.
mom was like manly with it too.
Yeah.
Instigator. Kind of instigating the
was like,
situation. That's
Yeah.
scary. But I think that Candy is also very sensitive. That's just kind of what I have picked up, even with our show, because Candy, was supposed to come on, and then fans had tweeted her and said, like, oh, they were talking about you or they were flip flops, and then she was like, I don't want to go on.
Very strong, but very sensitive.
Yeah, so I think that she's very
can relate.
sensitive. So I think
I relate.
Right?
yeah, I think she was, are we all?
Yeah,
Are we all
it's
just
very
a candy
strong, but very
inside?
Yeah.
What is she? Those like those hard candies, the
soft in the middle.
No, oh my God, there was a movie named after them with Rose McGowan in it. Jawbreaker. It's like, hard on the outside.
But
Then wait, isn't it hard all the way when you get
yeah,
through?
I'm like, no.
Girl, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so Candy's sensitive. She kind of freaks out a little bit, and then they just, are screaming at each other, and Candy tells Sabrina that she's over her and that she's just like, her switch is turned off. Do you think that Candy was really over Bernicia when she told that like to Sabrina, or do you think that?
I think they fucked around and feelings got involved. I think I think she's a person that she doesn't want to feel, she's not good at rejection.
Right.
I don't think she's good at rejection. I think she's always getting what she's wants, and she feels entitled. So I think, once you feel like you can't get that person, of course, that's like, she reminded me of the dude that wants to holler at you when you walk past, but then you don't want to holler back. So he's like, fuck you, bitch. You wasn't shit anyway. Your pussy stank, bitch. And you like, dude, you were just trying to holler 2 minutes ago, and you would have probably sucked my pussy if I would have let you, So it's like, I don't know. That's just weird. I mean, just fucking get it over with.
Agreed.
Right.
100.
No, it's hard though.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, especially because they're in a house together. I don't know. Weird situation. So they go to a nightclub, and Stephanie has. Oh wait, they go to a nightclub. Did anything really happen in the nightclub?
No, just fun.
I literally have. They went to a nightclub. So I was like, oh,
no, they just had fun. It wasn't much tonight.
So then Stephanie has Alex Cooper come over. He's an actor, a comedian, a stand-up. He coaches her, so he's a coach. So comes over, talks to her, says, these are the things, you're going to be really scared. You're going to, get up there, and you're going to, all these feelings are going to, I thought he did a really good job. Like, a good pep talk, right?
Right. He came in the house, turned up like,
Yeah,
comedians are like super there all the way at the top, and I feel Stephanie is perfect for that. Like,
she was good at it. But they were all funny though. Like all of them, I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay, you got jokes too.
I have to say though, one thing that I was like good for them that they didn't do was I was kind of scared for the girls because I thought they were gonna have an audience. So when they didn't have an audience,
it was so
I was
original, the whole thing. Like, when have they ever done that for Bad Girls? So yes, kudos to the producers finally doing something different, or maybe to Stephanie, because she said, but sometimes I know the producers tell us to kind of do something and then we say it's our idea. Type thing,
I think the girls did really good. I really liked it. I think Stephanie will do great in comedy. I was really nervous for them though because I thought that they were going to have an audience. I was like, oh my god. But then when I was like, there's an audience, I was like, that's good. I feel like that would have been like too much pressure.
Of course.
They did that in The Bachelorette. They had all the guys do like a comedy thing, and they went up in front of a room full of people. I was like, dude, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
That was like, so the girls did really good. And then, I think that they all liked that they wanted a roast. I think it was like a cool concept.
But how about when they thought that they were going to... It seems like they really didn't have much to say about the girls that weren't in the show. I mean, that you know how they had their names, like Kayla.
Yeah, they had the faces. So what was the point of having the faces?
Because they never talked about anybody.
Yeah,
they only talked about... Or they could have edited.
Maybe they did, yeah.
Maybe they did and edited.
Because I thought they were total... I mean... For us to see the faces, you would have thought they would have.
Well, this was a long episode, Like, it was it was like a long episode. There was a lot of stuff in the episode. So I think maybe they just kind of were like,
probably chopped it up.
Right.
Yeah. So
got
much
the best
that
stuff.
you have to get,
So Bernicia came home, and then Candy and Bernicia, like, aren't speaking, which I thought at that point everything was cool with them. I was kind of like, like they weren't talking. It was like, whatever. And then Candy tells Bernicia that she feels disrespected by her mother. And she said, next time your mom disrespects me, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah, usually when it's two people in the same house and they're not talking, something is brewing eventually. So I definitely didn't think they were cool, but yeah, I knew that was coming for sure. Because it's kind of like, I mean, like she said, she can't take it up with her mom because she didn't want to disrespect her mom. So she feels some type of way about it, which, I mean, me, if I were in her shoes and in that situation, I would be upset if her mom said something to her and if I heard it. So in order not to disrespect her mom, yes, I would say something to her. Maybe it wouldn't do anything, me saying something to her, because at the end of the day, that's her mom, but I need to let you know, as my friend and somebody that I didn't lick your vagina up and down, like, I may as well let you know how I'm feeling about it. So I understand where Candy was coming from on that.
At the same time, though, this is where I'm coming from. Candy doesn't... Okay, if I was Candy, I would say, well, Bernicia's mom doesn't know me. Right. It's like, what does she know about me? She knows what somebody said. So, for me, personally, I like, really don't care. If someone says something about me that I don't know, it's like, whatever.
See, and some people don't have that thick skin. I'm learning that as I get older. It's, like, something that really, like, not letting things affect you. And I just tweeted that, like, the other day, like, certain things don't affect me, you know, the way that they used to. But it's like some people and some things it could just, and you'll just go there, you know? So.
But it's not, if Bernicia and Candy had been in a long relationship, and if, let's say, Candy had broken bread with Bernicia's mom, you know? If she had known her mom, like if your boyfriend's or ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend's parent was talking about you, that I could understand if they knew you.
My problem with the whole Bernicia's mom saying something is the fact that she put her mother in it. Like, I'm going to beat your mother's ass. Like, look, you big bear.
Right.
Like, you need to calm down because you shouldn't come at parents like that. Because I know for me, if I have to call my mom, it's a problem. And we don't want to get her out of it. You know what I mean? You never want to get the parents involved because it just gets really, really deep. But that Candace, with what she said,
oh, later? Yeah.
Yeah, once we get there.
But like I had also said the last episode when I only saw the clip of it, I was kind of like, oh, okay, at least she's not coming at Candace, because at the end of the day, it would kind of be like, I just feel she shouldn't have said anything in the first place because she can't come at Candace because Candace is so young and she would look very ignorant for coming at Candace. But so maybe reason why she said like, oh, her mama could get it too, you know, like, let me holler at the mama. Y'all could fight and then I'm gonna fight. But she had no reason to do it, like, at all. But I don't know. Maybe that's the logic behind why she said what she said.
It's like it's a video too. I think it makes it so much more intense. It's not just like her mom's on the phone. It's like you can see her mom. Like her mom is, you know, welcome to 2016.
Like,
right.
She was there. All in the camera.
Back in the day, it was three-way.
So Candy hits Bernicia, which
it's like, come around the couch. Come around the couch.
It was kind of weird because where was Candy going somewhere? Like Candy had a coat on, she had her backpack on, like it looked like Candy was leaving. And then it was weird. It was like, where were you going, girl? So then she kind of like comes back around. She's like, I want to say something. What'd she say? Was she like, come around the couch?
She was like, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then she's like, come around the couch. And she came around that damn couch. And she went up to her and punched her in the face.
Did she punch her? I thought it was kind of like a slap.
Well, honestly, it looks like Candy doesn't really know how to fight from the punches that I was seeing. Like, it looked like...
it was a slap.
From you to
or
just...
you don't want to hurt someone. Because, I mean, I've definitely gotten in fights with
Amber,
friends.
I didn't want to hurt her.
Yeah, like
literally.
if you
I
get
did not.
I did not want to hurt her.
You're talking that much stuff.
Like,
you have to do a full punch.
They probably still have emotion.
You can't be talking shit and then do a slap. Like... You know?
Well, have you ever like hit
it
somebody?
It was like a pimp slap from the front though. Like it was kind of like a slap sock. Like the way it looked, it looked like she. Yeah, it looked like
she definitely got hit. She definitely got hit.
Did it look like it was like a fist or? To me,
it looked like a slap fist. Like I don't know, it happened so fast. Like it's like it seemed like it was like a throw fist, but it came out flat-handed. I don't know.
But I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they were gonna fight. I was like,
I didn't think it should have gone there.
I don't think it should have gone there. But then it happened.
Boom, 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 boom.
It rocked Bad Girls Nation. It was said that Bernicia's children looked like gorilla twins. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, please do the music again or something. That was
so
crazy.
Candy has the balls of a titan and comes out and says, well, there was like security between them, calls Bernicia's kids ugly, and then after she uglies them, she then says, you look like gorillas. And then
twin gorillas.
Ooh,
if that wasn't a low blow and I beat your ass out the door for sure.
As a mother, I'm gonna bring this over
as
to
a
you.
mother, actually, I just went through something like this where someone had called my child a name, and they call my daughter a Jane Doe. So, word to females
what does that mean?
I mean, what does that mean in that reference? I know
think in that reference, it meant that my baby didn't know, like, I don't know who my baby's father is, or I don't know who my child is. Yeah. I mean, it was stupid, but it was disrespectful.
Jane Doe is like, you don't have an identity.
You know
exactly,
your
you don't have an
name.
identity.
Exactly.
So my thing is,
your
like,
6-month-old beautiful baby angel.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you. But I just feel like once I became a mother, I'm already like territorial, you know? And once I became a mother, it's like, you do not. Like, for instance, I just was in Tennessee for Thanksgiving weekend. And my little cousin is like, he doesn't know he's being a kid, but he's like tapping, you know? And he's like being rough. And I'm just like overprotective of my baby, like,
no.
slap the shit out of this kid.
Yeah.
So saying that disrespectful and then said it again, like you're trying to get you're trying to really get under my skin.
She really said it 3 times because she called
and you're like,
she said ugly,
ha.
and after she said ugly, then she said gorilla babies,
and then she said it
gorilla
again,
twins,
like when she was walking away, like
she was being very malicious. And that's the part that I'm like, I can't even like you anymore because you can't be like that. Like these kids, like Bernicia said, like she can't even let nobody disrespect her like that because I'm gonna kill a bitch. Like not kill a bitch, literally.
Kids can't defend themselves like she said.
You can't. You
like,
can't.
Why would you even? What was the point of even saying anything about her kids? Like you said, it's like that guy that's mad.
That was disrespectful, monkey. Gorillas. Like really, I would have been like, look in the mirror.
Isn't that a racist comment?
I mean, it is, but she's black.
Yeah, that's why I was like.
It really was like, where are you coming? Like, honestly, when she said that, that's immediately what I thought. Like, usually, honestly, white folks run around calling us monkeys.
Time that I felt Bernicia should have punched the shit out of her. Like when I say drag, like screech, screech, you know, because that's just disrespectful. But then again, let me take that back. You don't want to fight.
You already said it. It's too late.
No, you do want to fight. Your first, your first thought is like sock her, you know, for me. But then you have to really grow, and I think that's why Bernicia left, because she probably could have stayed and just plotted to whip her ass. But it's like, for what? So I applaud her for it.
And,
I do, but I still would have had to stay and whip that ass for my kid's namesake. Amen to that. Like, for real, girl. I would have really, like, I don't have any kids, but I really, like, you talk about my dogs, I am coming to get your ass. So, a child?
Preach.
Please. Like, I don't play about my babies, so.
Kristen said,
oh, Lord Jesus.
Well,
by the way, my dogs love those toys.
Oh,
that
they
you
did?
gave them. Oh, my God. They play with. I wanted to send you a video or a picture or something.
Good. Yeah, they're too big for mine. Mine are like,
Kristen is just always coming with goodies. Just bring me a peppermint or something.
Okay.
Okay, so that all happened. Super, like, weird, kind of just weird energy. To me, I think that it really made Candy look bad, and all the fans, we were all getting like tweets and messages from fans saying, you know, like, you have to talk about, you know, her calling her daughters ugly and all this stuff. And in my mind, when people said that, I was like, oh, I'm sure people are over exaggerating this.
I didn't realize they were talking about that when I saw these tweets.
I thought people were going to say
I'm only
it was
watching it when we get here, so I only know what's happening when we see it here before this show. So
it's all like hearsay, but now when you see it, you're like,
oh my God, that's all this stuff that I saw on social media. Now it's all coming together, and my eyes were just like, whoa. I didn't think that she was the person that said it. I thought it was somebody on social media that had maybe, you know, added her or something, or said something really bad. But for it to be somebody in the house and then somebody of color to say, like, what was the point of saying monkey? I don't know.
I thought that was very racist.
It's just very disrespectful, and I just think that she should get her ass beat for that. For somebody out there, I'm playing anybody.
And a baby, you know, it's like, who attacks a baby's appearance? And I do want to bring this up because I know people in the, you know, comments are going to be like, well, what about Kristen and Gabby's baby? On AfterBuzz, like 3 years ago, I had made a comment not about her baby's appearance at all, not about her baby. You can go like find the episode, and people started tweeting the twins, Gabby and Danny, saying,
just want to see drama.
Kristen, they were like, Kristen called your baby ugly. Never called a baby ugly. I would never do that. That's disgusting. They used to do that with me
and Tiffany.
That's disgusting. But on top of it, it's like, that is like a child's appearance, you know, and a baby being so young. Let's just let this be the lesson to everyone out there that there's like certain things you don't do, and
that's talk about someone's child.
And
just
that doesn't
just leave kids out.
Yeah, and that doesn't like affect Bernicia. Like, Bernicia's not taking in and thinking, oh, my kids are ugly. She's taking that in and saying like, wow, you're a piece of shit. Because I mean, that's what it makes Candy look like. Yeah. Point blank.
Sorry. And I would have to walk right
for a second.
I would have to definitely walk
my notepad because I want to ask questions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Bernicia has security give her a pep talk, which I kind of liked that the security was like giving her a pep talk. I thought that was really sweet. I don't know.
It was nice because I mean you want somebody to kind of calm you down and you know, and at least it's somebody that kind of can relate. So he was like, look, I got a daughter. I know what you mean. I know how you feel. You know, just calm down. But you can't. That's what I mean by not letting it get you there. Because you have to learn how to not say something. Because at the end of the day, you'll be going back and forth and back and forth and back. It's gonna be bitch. Your kid.
I had to walk away from Thanksgiving.
You just have to
like
walk away, and it's hard.
That's what I had to do on Thanksgiving.
It was hard for me not to beat that bitch up when she called my baby a Jane Doe. Honey, boo, tell me. But I had to beat the bigger person.
And it's like the end of the day, what's going to happen? You beat her up for what? Street cred, and maybe you get hurt, maybe she gets hurt, maybe you go to jail.
Not street cred. You got to really be in the streets for the street cred.
Then I want my street cred.
This girl wants her street cred. But
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's like, what does it do for anyone? It really
doesn't.
I mean, I'm not going to say names, but I actually had a girl from this season who sent me kind of an email pretty much saying that she wanted to like come fight me, and I had this whole email prepared to her. I was like, girl, you think I don't have hands? You don't think I won't come for you? But then I didn't. I decided, like, I had this crazy email, and I was like, so like, oh, if I'd send it, and then I was like, no, this means nothing to me. I was like, she means nothing to me.
Right.
What does she mean to me? Nothing. So
yeah, you gotta put that in your head. But sometimes, boy,
it's totally.
You know what? I've learned how to be like that about the people's comments, like nasty comments, because I see the comments y'all be writing, you know, about AfterBuzz, what we talk about, what you feel like we shouldn't say. We're honest hosts at the end of the day, period, point blank.
Sometimes I take it into consideration, like I had somebody last week comment like, oh, Kristen, you interrupt a lot. And I saw that and I was like, I do interrupt a lot and I try not to.
Okay, that's a nice critique, but I'm talking about like,
I make it like a conscious
the mean
decision.
things. I'm talking about
but then you don't want to pull it back so much that you're not even. You're
I'm like, don't interrupt, don't interrupt. But if it's like good criticism,
They said that I didn't talk enough
that.
one time, so then I was like, okay, let me, like, dang, am I too blowed or something for the show? I don't know, which I talk either way, but yeah.
So we have Tiara on.
Oh,
Tiara,
hey,
girl.
oh my God, we're just running our mouths.
I said, hey, y'all didn't even pay no attention to me.
Oh my goodness, my bad.
I was listening to the tea, so it's all good.
Well, I try to slide.
So how are you doing today?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I'm tired. I just watched the episode. It got me exhausted. Emotional at the end, you know.
So they don't send y'all the episodes no more and let y'all look at them before they come on?
I ain't seen nothing. I watched it with America.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at
so
least halfway through we got
sad
to
when I
see
said bye and all that good stuff.
Aww.
So what was that your first drink like that you had ever had?
Oh my God, yes, it was my first drink, and I still don't drink to this day. I'm like already on 1,000, so I just really feel like I don't need to drink. And then when I did drink, if you saw my face on that episode, my face turned red. Like, it's so disgusting. I wish they would have showed my phone call with my boyfriend after, because he did not believe that I drank. I told him that I was gonna drink the first time at our wedding, and he was like, "No, you did not drink." And I'm like, "I did, babe," and I licked an ass cheek. He was like, "No."
Yes, you did, girl.
So was that Patron? What did you drink?
Well, look, I promise you, I don't know about alcohol, but from the tweets, everybody said it was Patron. Yeah.
That's a very hardcore drink for your first drink.
Okay, but you know what? I thought about something. One of my first drinks when my cousin, like, she's older than me, my big cousin in Vegas, hey Kiki, she would always have me, like, they'd be getting Patron shots. So even though I wasn't a drinker, like, hey, whatever they were drinking, I would just take the Patron
But see, she don't drink at all, so it's like...
Okay, it was nasty, honey. I can't do it again. I'm sorry. I told him, I said, since I drank, if we get married, I would drink at our wedding, but it has to be like wine or something, because it's just, what the hell? Like, it's so nasty.
Wine makes you sleepy
now
as you
I
get
believe
older.
you, because at first I was like,
no,
she
yeah,
be
me
drinking
too,
on the low.
but I thought about it.
No one, like, I see that all the time. Like, no one believes I don't drink, but like, there's people in the world that don't drink.
No, but
like,
you know what?
Anyone who knows me in real life, I'm always like really hyper and like energetic, so I just don't need it. I'm lit city already.
Right.
I feel it. Because when I was pregnant, I was like, I don't drink, and people were like, no. Drink. Well, maybe. No. No one knew yet. Let me make that clear.
Okay, I'm like, they
No
wanted
one
to
knew
have
yet,
you
but I was
drink?
trying to still pretend that I wasn't, because I mean I wasn't drinking, but I was still trying to like just move
just
around
keep-
like.
yeah,
And they was like, drink, and I was like, damn, I didn't realize how people pressure you to drink.
And they're like, my whole life, everyone in my real life is mad at me, because they're like, bitch, I've been trying to get you to drink for 10 years. Your ass ain't drank. Like, even
And
my
then
high
you did it,
school
but
friends are
it was
like,
a once in a
bitch,
lifetime
and you gonna drink?
moment.
And I'm like, it's a once in a lifetime thing. Like, if I was gonna do it,
I
God
know.
forbid if I drank 5 years from now,
Right.
and then I'm like, I just drank for no reason. If I'm gonna do it, I may as well do it on this major platform, and and enjoy it with the world, so they can see how it works out. But never again, never again.
I love how my both sides of the spectrum are right.
Do you have like do your parents not drink? Like, where did that come from? Because I think that's great. I feel like more kids should be like that.
Well, my mom doesn't drink like at all. I think in my whole life I've seen her drink like a wine cooler. And my brothers don't drink. Like, none of us drink. But my dad, he used to get wasted. Like, he doesn't drink now, he old as hell. But when he was younger, he used to be lit. Like, my dad used to be lit. But like my mom and all of us, we don't drink. Like, we never had.
That's
Crazy.
good.
Neither of my parents have ever drank. My mom's never had a sip of alcohol.
That's how my mom is. I think I see her drink it once.
But I love drinking. I just love it. It's like one
Look,
of my.
I think I drink more now than anything. They like.
I
my
love
grandfather,
drinking.
my grandfather owns liquor stores or
What?
owns a bunch of liquor stores. So I grew up in the liquor store
You're like,
behind
I
the
grew up
counter.
drinking.
So no, yeah, he would give me beer, and when I was younger, I didn't like it. Didn't want it, and then I got older, and once I got older, I drank once I was legal. Like he would offer it to me and be like, "Good, I'm glad you don't want it." And now, I took out the pawpaw for show. Okay.
Yeah, my dad did that with me in a cigarette when I was real little. My dad
They try to test you.
My dad used to smoke like 2 packs a day. He doesn't
don't
anymore.
do that.
But I remember him like sticking a cigarette because I was like, I want to smoke cigarette. I was like, I'm gonna smoke cigarettes when I'm older. My dad took the cigarette and shoved it in my mouth. I took one like puff it, and I was like, I will never smoke cigarettes.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm good. Like, I'm good. I don't want to do it.
She's like, I don't want to do it.
Tara, you have a lot of confidence. Like, something I've admired about you and noticed about you throughout your entire time on the Bad Girls Club is you have so much self-confidence.
Thank you. Y'all know I'm a Cancer. Don't do that. When I get compliments,
boy.
I just get it. But you know that?
When's your birthday?
She Cancer?
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
When
I
is
just
it?
feel like it's important.
When's your birthday?
Oh, it's June the 28th.
Oh,
June
okay,
the 28th.
okay.
I'm March
I
28th.
feel like it's important for women to be confident with who they are. Like, I'm a thick girl. I'm thicker than a snick. I say it all the time, from North Memphis, and I'm cornbread fed. But I feel like when you exude that confidence, everybody else will see it. And if you don't see it, then, how is everybody else going to look at you? So I'm always confident in my physique. Like, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. My man like it, so I don't care about the negative comments and what
I've
everyone
seen
else
your
has
page.
to say.
You
I'm
was
just
bomb,
gonna be
girl.
myself.
I was what is it called? Stalking.
No.
I was like, damn, she is pretty.
Okay.
Like,
I'm
just
like,
looking
no,
at your
it's not
pictures
called
and stuff. I was like, okay, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Like, you can call me thick, you can call me a lot of shit. You can't say I'm ugly, okay? Because I look like my mom.
But being thick and ugly, but thick and beautiful is beautiful. I love thick and beauty. Like, I love girl, you rock.
Did Bad Girls Club help you at all? Do you think it helped you like in life or with your career or anything?
Oh, definitely, because I have my businesses. I mean, I'm a very business-oriented person and business-minded person. So I knew going on this show, of course, I'm not going to be the baddest bitch. I'm not going on here to pretend like Camilla or Natalie Nunn. I'm going on here to be Tiara. And so I went on here as myself, a business owner, somebody who's building a brand and selling this shit to the 600,000 people who watched that episode tonight. So I knew that my sales were going to go up with my hairline, which I'm wearing my hair right now if anybody wants some.
What are the businesses? Okay, cool.
I knew what I was going on there for. Of course, it was for the exposure because I am an artist as well.
Right.
But I was really going on there to sell myself as a brand,
Cool.
I'm smart.
So are you doing anything recently with music? I really wanted to know that because I did hear that one song. I really liked it. I know you did it when you were much younger. And it sounded really good. Like, it's a lot of you girls on this season. I was like, okay, they got talent this season. For real.
Talented.
Like, it was, man, we need to get a Bad Girls Club choir or something going, okay? Because there's a lot of girls from all the seasons.
EP together,
Right.
Okay, some alto sopranos, first, second, what? No.
But I just dropped the reloaded version of that song, but I have a whole album that's recorded. It's a visual album. I'm gonna release the next single during the reunion. I have a video for that, and every single that I released has a video already shot, and I did all of that before I even went on the show. So it's pretty much already ready, and you can get that on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon,
Hey,
Google Play,
girl.
all that.
Go ahead, girl. Sell it, girl. Sell it.
You already know. Look, I might only be on here once, so let me just get all that.
Right, yeah.
I told you, I'm a businessman. I'm still thinking
Market
about the brand.
yourself, girl. That
I have
part.
a question for you. Out of all the girls being on Bad Girls Club, everybody has different personalities. What girl do you think was most genuine besides yourself?
Stephanie, oh my gosh. From the moment I walked in the house, if you watched the first episode, everyone was against me for literally no reason. I came in there being this person that you're talking to right now. I'm such a genuine person. I say, hello, nice to meet you. I really like you. I won't say that shit if I don't mean it. And I just feel like Stephanie saw the authenticity in me. And even when they tried to come for me at the table, Stephanie afterwards was like, they was trying you, girl. Don't worry about it. You held your own. She was very motivational. She didn't just jump on the bandwagon, as they say, bandwagon bitch. She didn't do that. She was so sweet, and we are so close. She lives in the same city as my man, and I go to Florida all the time to go see and visit.
Wow.
So hey, we link
got
up.
me in Florida.
That was weird when they was doing those questions. I was like, I would have to treat a hoe.
And you know, y'all
But you handled that very one. You did.
They like, you know, I said a lot. They didn't show nothing. I said they showed me eating that damn chicken. But I leaned at that table. I said I love that motherfucking man. And if y'all got to say anything about my man, y'all can kiss my ass. Cause that's my goddamn man. I've been with him. Y'all don't even have to worry about him. Even on the reunion, I said something else because I heard some other shit that they were saying behind my back. But I definitely held my own. But I think the show wanted me to be that sweet girl, so they took all that shit I said, all that North Memphis shit that I said, they took it out. So. It is what it is. I'm just glad I didn't get bad at it because I could have been looking like a big old bitch on there. So
yeah,
that's
Hey,
you would have been looking like Candace.
right. I would have been looking real bad. So I'm like, you wanted me to be the sweet girl. That's cool, but don't get it twisted. I will cuss your ass out. And when they start asking stuff about my man, that's my future husband. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that man. Okay, don't be asking me nothing about my motherfucking man, because bitch, I will beat your ass. Okay,
Well,
and
since we're talking.
And even on the conversation, because I
Go on
know
and finish, girl.
I ain't gonna lie. Even when I called him on the phone after, he said, fuck them bitches. He was like, them broke ass bitches worry about me and what we got in the bank. They need to be worried about their own motherfucking self. Get that money and do that show, baby. And I ain't show that, but shout out to my baby. I love you.
Okay, well, since we're talking about the man, the fans really want to know, who is this mystery man that we've heard talked about? I mean, I don't know. I haven't Googled anything, okay? Is it not a mystery? Like,
I don't keep no secrets. It is what it is. So the thing is, my dude retired from the NFL well before I met him. So it's not even like I said, my dude's in the NFL. He's retired. But he played for the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens.
Nice.
His name is Hugh Smith. So you can look it up if you want to.
Google it. Fans, go on. There you go.
Google, bitch, and I am too.
I asked the question for you. Look, no.
She is funny.
Yeah, he played way before he met me, and I didn't even know he played football until I got with him. We've been together for 1 year and 4 months now.
Nice.
Been together for a long time. So,
Nice.
you know, anybody that had any questions about him, you can take your ass on to Temple, Florida, and get you some AC, because he invested some money into an AC company, and he does well. So anybody that's concerned about him, Google that shit. That's all I got to say.
You're like, I'll tell you where to find him, girl, because he ain't gonna want you. Okay,
I'll
don't
be
worry
like, stay out
about
my
it.
motherfucking business.
Mine is in Florida too, girl. He's more south though. He's like Boca area, so.
Imagine it's my country as his country. We don't even understand each other half the goddamn time.
Ooh, country niggas. They something?
Girl,
Country boys.
mine ain't even country. He Jamaican.
Oh, you got one of
Jamaican with a
them.
New York accent and then kind of a Floridian accent too. So it's kind of all crazy.
Mine's
it's weird.
Scottish
Hey,
with a
red hair,
with a little bit of English in him,
And mine?
a touch of Irish.
so exotic.
Like it's a little seasoning, a touch of Irish.
I just got batteries.
Occasion, okay.
Look,
girl, no,
I just got
I
batteries
use those
and some
too.
extra pack of batteries.
We already talked about my mishap with the batteries, okay? Girl.
Sure.
Oh god, you are so lovely. Do you have any more questions before you have to let Tiana go?
Stay
Tiara,
lovely,
go.
stay blessed. Congratulations on all your endeavors in the
Yes.
future. Keep your relationship and your personal business to the, because you got haters out here. And just continue to be great. You know what I mean? And I liked you on the show, so I just want to say I was myself on the show too. When you just try to throw some little shade, I'm playing. No, just kidding. No, but I liked you. I think you're gonna be great. Continue your music, continue your dreams, and just do whatever you can to do what you need to do.
Who is this talking to me right now? Because I can't see y'all. Who is this talking?
Oh, this is Camila. This is Camila.
Thank you. I love you, Camila. Today I was thinking you're so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You're so beautiful, and your baby is the most adorable little baby in the whole wide
Thank you,
world.
girl. She's a bit much.
Let me tell y'all something. When I get my wedding day, I'm inviting all y'all ass to my wedding, so y'all better show up. Televise it.
We sure will, sure.
You can do Bridezilla. I was one of Natalie's bridesmaids on Bridezilla. So if you ever want to do Bridezilla, you should do it.
Yeah, I should. I really want to
still got
televise it
Bridezilla?
so everybody can see me and my man how we get down. And I really want y'all to come. I want all my girls to come.
Bad girl,
Aw,
hey, bad
thank
girl
you.
wedding. Ooh, that would be so
That'd be
fun.
I know, right?
Just let us know when your album or whatever comes out. We can
Yes.
treat it. We can promote it for you or
Yeah,
whatever
send
the
it
case
to
may
us.
be.
That
You
would
know,
be awesome.
Us
Really
bad girls stick
appreciate it.
together.
yeah.
I just went like this. I said us bad girls together. Like I wasn't telling the truth.
Also,
No, we
Miss
do stick
Tiara,
together.
I just wanted to say I saw an interview because I have where I can look at YouTube on my TV and everything, and I was looking at our last review, and then something came up of you. I really enjoyed the interview of you. I can't remember. I think it was like A Connection TV or something like that. Yeah, I've interviewed with him before too. I interviewed back in the day. So before it was even doing the video, we did it over the phone, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed that interview. I watched the entire interview. So normally I'll just kind of skim through and be like, all right. But yeah, it was long, but I really enjoyed it. And like she said, ditto to everything she said, basically.
I never went to. You still live in Memphis?
No, I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm about to move to Florida.
Okay. Because I was just in Tennessee, girl. I was like, dang, I could have came and knocked on the door.
No, yeah, my best friend lives in Memphis too.
No, my this is Camila again. No, I was just out there. My father's side is from Tennessee, so I took the baby.
I'll be down there, dog, girl. When you coming? We gonna link up.
We can figure all that after.
All right,
I'll be your designated driver, girl.
I like how that sounds. Okay, well, bye. Thank you so much.
It was so good talking to you.
How can people
nice
find you on social media?
Yes, find me. Follow me, guys.
What's your social media? Let them know.
It's at my Tiara Nicole for everything except for Twitter. It's
Wait,
just
my
Tiara.
Tiara Nicole. I'm like, why am I acting like I don't know this? And I was just stalking your page in the middle of
Tiara Nicole. Follow you, Camilla.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, boo.
Thank you so much, girl. Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Beautiful. She's
Bye.
so cute.
She's really sweet.
She's cute.
So, do we have Cabrina on the line?
Not yet. We could try.
I'm gonna need to ask Cabrina where she get that hair from.
Yeah. So message Cabrina, call Cabrina, or so we can either
It's a lot of
Skype
hair.
or we can call Cabrina, whichever. So we'll get back to reviewing the episode while we get Cabrina on. So Bernicia left. She doesn't want to fight, so Bernicia left the house to go on her own. Wait, is that when she left the hotel? No, that's when she left. So Bernicia leaves. What did you guys think?
I think it was smart.
She was gonna go to a hotel and then she ended up
I was looking like what where my notes were.
Okay.
Bernicia leaves. She's like gone.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I feel like she shouldn't have left because I feel like this is another situation where Candy is going to be like, ha, I got another bitch to lead a house and what? So, I mean, I feel like she should have stayed, especially if it wasn't that much time. I'm not sure how much more time they had in the house, but I feel like she should have just stayed. You know? Like, why not just stay? You've already made it this far, and hell no. Yeah. Like, you didn't whip her ass and you didn't stay. Yeah, but
it's not like they missed the trip.
I mean, yeah, she didn't miss anything. Okay.
So then, so she leaves, Bernicia leaves, and then Candy does her final blow by calling her beautiful twin girls gorilla twins. Like, bye, I found your gorilla twins or something of that nature. Very low class, very weird low blow. So that happens. It was weird to me because all the girls were like, oh my God, you shouldn't do that. Like, how can you say that about her daughters? Like, oh my God, like she said that about her daughters. You shouldn't say that. And I can't believe she said that about your daughters, Bernicia. And then like as soon as Bernicia's like, the door slammed.
They're right.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, they're all like on Candy's side. That was so weird to me that like Z brings the poster up and Z's all like evil all of a sudden. She's like a pen. She's like, here, right on the poster, right? I was like, what the fuck is happening? Just all the girls really jumped on that bandwagon.
Yeah.
Super quick.
Was weak.
It was weak as fuck. That was so weak.
For what we
like,
had seen
what?
The entire time.
Like, these are not bad girls. These are followers. Like, what happened? It was just,
like, you guys
so
were
weird.
all cool with her, and it was always, Bernicia. Yeah, Bernicia's so
you
cool.
shouldn't say that about her kids. How dare you say that? And then the door shuts. She's like, they're all reading the poster. Like Stephanie too. That was weird to me because Stephanie was like, you know, she was like, oh my God, Bernicia, you're leaving? And then she's all like reading the poster. I was like, you know, that's not cool. I don't like that shit. Like, if something happened to me, I feel like the three of us are very like cool and like real girls. I think if something happened to me or one of us, the others wouldn't be like, oh, all bandwagon on.
Hell no.
Like, they should have all been like, wow, Candy, you were like a fucked up person. Who says that? But they didn't. They just showed that they were kind of all followers.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that we didn't see anybody stick up for Bernicia.
And no one cared about her leaving. Like, was it because it was so close to time to leave? But literally nobody, how they'll do for other people, nobody was like, girl, please. And Bernicia was the person that told people to say, now granted one of the people, at least I know, is not on the show anymore, you know, that she was like, girl, you better stay in this house. But she was that person that was like, what you doing? What you leaving for? So the fact that nobody said that to her was kind of like shady in that moment.
I just felt like, somebody should have sticked up for her kids. If not Bernicia, her kids.
Yes.
Like, you don't
like, yo, you shouldn't be saying that.
And especially because you don't have kids, people give birth. Like, giving birth is the most amazing feeling in this freaking world. Like, it's the most greatest. So for you to talk about something that you give birth to, like the 9 months of carrying a baby, like you feel something that no one else can ever. It's like you can never feel it because you don't know yet. You know what I mean? So my reactions to having a child, like, you should never. It really pisses me off. Like, that she said that, because that's very disrespectful. Yeah. And I just feel like that's a weak bitch move. Like, you claim to be this hard, but you talk about 2 innocent children that can't even, like Bernicia said, you can't even defend yourself. Right. They can't come on here and be like, 20 years later, they can't come back and say, well, you talked, like, come on now, you should be more respectful than that.
It's like she had nothing else to go at, so she went, and like the appearance of children, it's like, come on. So
I used to be very evil when it came to not caring what people thought about. When people pissed me off, I would go as low as talking about your grandmother. You know what I mean? So I really had to pull back from that, because I said to myself, I learned, like, that's evil as hell. First of all, you can't take these words back, and for 2, once you try to say I'm sorry, people are gonna still remember that you talked about my grandmother, my dad, you know what I mean? So I had to, so it's a learning experience, I guess, but just don't talk about the kids. Keep the kids out. They always do that on Love and Hip Hop too.
Yeah, they've been doing it a lot lately.
Z is the only OG left. It's like, I could care less about. It was stupid. I was like,
she's boring, kind of. I mean, she's cool, but she's boring.
Z, I think, is a really cool girl. I didn't interview her when you guys interviewed her. Seemed super cool. She seemed really cool.
She's super cool.
She was, because when I coordinated her to, like, come on and talk to you guys, she seemed really cool in my emails with her. She seemed like a really awesome girl. Very cool. Being in a bad girl's house, it kind of does something to some people. I think with her, she probably wasn't acting like her real self, because she acted like 10 different people the whole time. Well,
because she kind of felt probably like she had to be a chameleon for the situation to last.
And that happens.
Well, wasn't she on like probation or something?
While she was on the show?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Some girls come on the show and they have situations like that. I know a girl on our shows was like on a real like restriction. Like Red, she had a restriction.
Like what?
Like she had a probation to where that she had to get everything, like everything had to be signed on what we did and everything while she was there. She got permission to go there. Dang. But once she had to fight, she had to automatically
go. Parole or something? Because that's like parole status. I don't know. I know. Nah, let me stop.
Well, I don't think I don't know, but Red is my girl, but she was in a situation.
No, yeah, I liked her.
Where she had to do that, and I was just like, damn, this is deep.
You were on Red season?
No, she was on season 13.
But on All Stars, right?
Mm-hmm. I never met her.
Yeah.
So she's the only one, like, Z's the only one left. I don't think anybody, like, really, it wasn't even that big of a deal. Stephanie and all the girls, they go to Pig and Whistle, and the girls did a great job with their,
comedy,
their whole comedy thing. So they go to brunch, which it was that was like weird. This was a very weird.
It was so weird.
This was such a weird episode.
Oh, you're going home.
Yeah,
it must have been so much drama or something.
I just think there wasn't any drama because a lot of people. I don't know what their shooting schedule was, guys. I have no idea. I'm wasn't on the crew, weird. But a lot of people tweeted me saying, "Oh, they actually were supposed to film for another certain amount of time and they didn't." And that happens. Like with my season, I had gone out, and then after I went out, they were like, the show, I mean, like, I'm not like tooting my own horn here, but they were like, the show kind of ended. So I was on every episode because they had me and Morgan come back and like do other stuff, and then they just like the final episode for my season was so weird, it just stopped. Like there was a fight, and it was just that was it, because there was just they had to cut like filming because it was just so stupid. They didn't want to work with the girls anymore. It was like a really like I've talked to people in production. It was like kind of a shit show. I don't know what it was with this season. I have zero idea. I have no I have no intel when it comes to it. But people were saying that they did cut off filming early, so I don't really know if the girls thought they were going somewhere. But they pop the balloons. Candy does it all like psychopathly, like they get the balloons. It says you're going home. Everybody was sad.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a trip. We were like, wait, is it a trip? And then I'm like, nah. And then we like, yeah. And then we like, nah. And then nah.
It was it's weird that they didn't do a trip. We talked about that. Do you guys have any idea why they didn't do a trip? Let us know in the
please
comments.
Do, because I'm thinking Maybe
they paid them more and took out the trips.
Maybe let us know, girls. Did they? How much?
Where did you guys go on your seasons for your trips?
I came on the end, so
ours was Mexico.
Were you a replacement?
I didn't go.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
I was like the replacement that started this replacement stuff. That kind of made a name for the replacement. I lasted 2 weeks. Literally, I was only there for 4 days. On camera time, it looks like 2 weeks. But they had told me, you're going to be here less than 2 weeks. Wow. So when I got kicked out the house, I literally already knew that we were going home at 8 in the morning. I got kicked out at 4 in the morning. So to me, I was like, pack up my dead bag. So Bernicia probably had that too. Like she probably packed right before she knew, like,
they were about to leave anyway.
So you didn't go on any trips? Did you go on any trips?
No, I didn't go on the trip.
What?
I've been to Mexico though.
We went on my season. We went to Jamaica and we went to Key West. And Key West is like kind of like where I got into like
we
big
went to
fight.
Hawaii
you guys
on
was
season
the
13.
best.
Oh, that's
So
fun.
that was fun.
Hawaii's
Was the best.
fun. What was the best?
You guys.
Oh, really?
Like, going to
I think
Key
they were
West,
doing more back
Jamaica.
then.
Dude, Jamaica was so fun. We had really great producers. I wish Brandon and Jeff still.
I was
produced
so
it.
mad before before the trip happened. I got my passport. We went through all this process. Me and Amber went to the freaking Beverly Hills, post office, like to get my passport, get it expedited, and then we end up fighting. Me and this little heifer, and then I was just like, but
still like a little
actually,
heifer.
do you know? Yeah, but I love her. That's my boo. But we didn't. The fight wasn't even the reason why I left, but that's how they show it in TV world.
Yeah.
So that's a little tidbit for that.
What
but
about like the girls trash the house?
Okay.
why? Why do they do this?
This is someone's house. Somebody that
Did you
really
guys
makes,
get y'all pay docked? Because we just trying to find out. Did the pay get docked? Because we know when we get into fights, your pay is getting docked. So you thinking about it like, oh, do I really want to knock that TV down right there? Do I really want to knock this lamp down? Because I'm going to have to pay for that. So,
I don't know. I
need
don't know
to
if they had to pay for it or not. But I did think it was kind of weird that they like trashed the house in such a strange
Yeah,
way.
like-
It wasn't like they were
like it was like a
fighting
food
each.
fight.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were
they
fighting
put
each other.
cereal in the stove.
Yeah, and then
And
she
milk.
took the trash out and like threw it on the ground. I was like, what is going on right now?
Who does this?
That's not even like, like they're having like this like last hurrah. It was like you just look.
Like every food has to go. Like, okay, we'll go give
What?
it to the bum that's down the street.
Yeah, like,
Right.
there are
Like-
hungry people in your neighborhood that
could
could
have
use
totally
that.
drove down the block.
Right? I don't know.
Down
That
the
to me
river
was
band,
really
something.
weird. So because
Oh, so we didn't have Cabrina.
we didn't have Cabrina, I don't know what happened to her. Sorry, Cabrina. So next week we're gonna have Dream Doll in studio, and then the following week is gonna be the last week. So after this episode, there's two reunions, which is like really cool. It's interesting. It's a 2-part and not a 3-part reunion, because they've done 3 parts for every reunion. I think after. Other than like 9 or 11, was there a 2-part or 3-part for
It was
yours?
2 parts.
Okay, so I think yours
Yeah,
was
it
the
was
last season that it was a 2-part, and then after that they've done 3 parts.
3 parts.
So I'm not really sure of why that happened. Oh, so guys, so today we are dressed as like we're in our supposed to be like a slumber or like school slumber. What am I talking about? That was
Slumber
last time.
party?
That was, summer
School
party.
girl-
I'm like summer party was last time.
Yeah.
We're doing schoolgirls. So I'm kind of a Japanese schoolgirl. So watashi wa Kristen Kelly desu.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are you like a
So I'm the Japanese schoolgirl.
Yes, but you remind me
see
of
it.
Or Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's kind of Sailor. I
was like Sailor
Mercury
Moon.
is. I think Mercury is, or Mars is kind of the
Baby.
small color. But thank you. I love Sailor Moon. And so what we did is I posted it on my Snapchat, and then also I posted it on Twitter. But we are having kind of a little competition. So if you guys dress up in your favorite school girl or boy outfit, and you take a picture of yourself, like you could just literally take a selfie of yourself watching the show, you can either snap it at us, you can tweet it at us, you can put it anywhere on social media, and then we're doing the hashtag. What's the hashtag? It's Bad Girl Club. No, it's AfterBuzz. Hashtag AfterBuzz TV. Bad school girls, or you could do bad school boys, and we will personally call a lucky 5 of you. So if you're the first, or if you have the best, most creative, we'll call you just to say, and it's gonna be off air, just to say like thank you, answer a few questions. So if you send me that and I send you a message saying like, hey, give me your phone number, send us your phone number, and then you'll get a few blocked calls, and that will be us.
Yay.
So yeah, that'll be really fun. And then yeah, go to my Twitter, which is Kristen Kelly TV, if you want to check out like the rules and all of that, and you can always tweet us your pictures over there. So what do you think about this being over this season? Other than we do have 2 more episodes, but like what do you think about the season being
I'm
over?
ready for the next season.
Yeah. When is the next season?
Yeah, when is the next
Next
season?
year?
They already
it'll definitely be
filmed,
next
It's already
year.
filmed.
'Cause
So probably in May, I'm assuming.
Maybe March or
Oh, it could be March.
maybe
Yeah,
even
I feel like
February.
it's
I don't
gonna
know.
be soon.
It might be March.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna do it really soon. Wait, but there's the battle of the whatever.
Battle of
the
the
thing.
Exes. I mean, Battle of the Ex
So
Friends.
that'll be coming, and I'm sure they'll probably air Bad Girls after they air that. Probably, maybe. I don't know. I'm
And
just,
Judy
I'm
and
just
Danny are
guessing,
on
y'all.
Yeah, and
I'm
Judy
just
and
guessing.
Danny are going to be
And
on
I just
that.
ran into Judy. You are so cute, Judy, with your little red hair, girl.
She randomly ran into her at the airport. That's
Randomly, it was so early in the morning. So it was like 6 a.m. and we're like, she's like walking and I'm walking. I'm like,
Like,
Judy.
word.
But you could tell she looked as if it was somebody else. But when she recognized it was me, she was like, Camila, what are you doing? You know, Judy is crazy. It was cute.
So, yeah, thank you guys so much for being with us. How can they find everyone on social media? Kayla? Or Camila? Whoever?
This way.
Okay, well, I'll take the mic, honey. You can find me on Instagram at The Real Camila P. On Twitter, I am Camila P. And on Snapchat me that at The Real Camila P.
Hey, and for me, you can find me on Twitter. That's at BadGirlKC. That's also going to be my Snapchat. And again, the Instagram is back by popular demand. That's with 2 Ks, y'all.
Awesome. And you can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. I'm going to leave a comment below so you can go find my YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave me any comments. I always reply to everybody. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.